Hello there. This is how I like to deep condition my hair, the process I like to take. And step one, of course, is to co-wash your hair, basically meaning to wet with water, put in your favorite conditioner, get the snarls out, rinse that out, and then put your favorite deep treatment in. Or to just simply wash your hair, rinse, and to start the deep treatment process. Now, I'm going to use the Curlisto Deep Therapy Mask, and what's so special about this is that it does not require heat to work its magic. That is a plus, because I know I need to be fired from the natural hair community because I don't have that cap with the microwavable packs. I don't have that beautiful humidifier bonnet thing. Eventually I will, but for now I'm going to use products that don't require that step. I like to take out a lot of the moisture first out of my hair. And you can simply just do that, taking your towel or just taking a paper towel and getting the bulk of the moisture out, bulk of the water out, and then you're good to go. I like to first start with a generous amount all over my hair. So we're going to start with that much. Then I'm just going to start from the ends and use my fingers to do a big comb through, like so. First, just getting all the big knots and snarls out so it's easier to work with in smaller sections. That is step number 2, because step number 1 was to rinse with your favorite conditioner or to shampoo with your favorite poo. Now, step 3 is to section your hair, and I like just to do the regular old tier method. So I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm going to use my fingers to partition my hair like so. And once we get that up, I'm going to take a clip to get the bulk of the hair out of the way, take more of my favorite deep treatment, and use a generous amount here, and just work it through that section of hair. And of course, as you see, I like to finger it through first to get the product all over. And then when that's done, you can take your favorite wide tooth comb and start combing through to detangle. And making sure you really get all the tangles out, because when you rinse it out, it'll be easier to style. And I like to actually leave some treatment in, not a lot, but just some, so it could give some slip, because I'm a raker when I put product in, and it's a lot easier to rake through well-conditioned hair than it is to rake through tangled, all crazy looking hair, if you know what I mean. So we're going to just take that comb, making sure from end to root is all detangled, and that the hair is well saturated with the conditioner. And then we move on to our third section, and it's basically the same steps all throughout until you get all of your head covered. And I like to do it this way because I do have a lot of hair, and this method ensures that the entire head is covered with deep treatment, especially the middle part here. Take some more. And just take it through. And I like to finger through it first, just to get the product on and in. Take some more. And this stuff is, I feel, one of the best deep treatments on the market. It does wonders for my hair. It feels like silk afterwards. The frizziness is pretty much obliterated, and I feel that it's easier to style too with after I use this deep treatment mask. Taking the comb, making sure it's all detangled. And this is also a good way to distribute the product when you use your comb as well, to make sure it is literally all over your hair, in and out. Okay. And then we move on to the next section. And we want to shoot for 1 to 2 times a week of deep treating. And it's that important because, yes, you'll see great results right after the first deep treatment session, but after several, you'll start to see your hair changing in terms of it looking a lot healthier, it performing a lot better, and just overall in general, just being better hair. And when I mean better hair, I mean in terms of health. It's not as dry, it's protected from the environment, especially now as we go into the winter months. You want a well moisturizing condition so it could stand well against the cold and the wind and all that nasty stuff. And you just want your hair to look great. It's not about, you know, the whole which curls are better or straight hair or curly hair or natural hair is better. It's just, you want healthy hair. And that what I feel is truly and honestly good hair. Healthy hair that's well taken care of, nourished, conditioned, moisturized. And you know what? As natural hair wearers, we're going to deal with frizz. That's just the way it is. Especially, I know in my texture is 3C, 4A. I have a lot of curl separation. But we could certainly minimize that by the deep treatments. And frizziness comes from hair that is not well conditioned, because it tries to draw moisture from the outside because it's not conditioned from the inside out. And in order to prevent that from happening, deep treatments, and the more you do it, the better the results you'll see in the long run. It's your best accessory. If you give it love, it'll love you back, and the way it'll love you back is by looking so good.